All right, we had arguably the biggest trade of the 21st century in the NBA. Kevin Durant, one of the best players in the NBA, one of the best players of all time, has been traded from the Brooklyn Nets to the Phoenix Suns in exchange for Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, 4 unprotected first-round picks in 2023, 5, 7, and 9, and a 2028 pick swap. TJ Warren is also going to the Suns in this deal as well from Brooklyn, and it is pretty cool because that's where TJ Warren started his career. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I'm not quite sure when you guys are seeing this Kevin Durant Suns rebuild, but here we are with it. It's definitely the biggest video that I can make at the deadline. Kevin Durant, I didn't think was going to get traded, and he ended up getting traded. I think Brooklyn, I said this in my reaction video over on the second channel, but I kind of said that like Brooklyn probably after trading Kyrie pivoted to try to get like Pascal Siakam, maybe called up Portland for Dame, maybe called up Washington for Bradley Beal, tried to see the price ranges on those guys, and once they realized, yeah, we're not really gonna get another like number 2 next to KD without mortgaging the future, we're gonna have to look to move Kevin Durant. So Brooklyn decides to get Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, a boatload of first-round picks from Phoenix. They had to give up TJ Warren in the deal. And yeah, we'll see if Brooklyn makes another move before the deadline. But either way, the Suns, they got a new owner, Matt Ishbia. He comes in, he wants to make a splash. It happens with every owner. The Minnesota Timberwolves got a new ownership in the offseason, and they traded for Rudy Gobert. It's funny because the trade that the Suns gave up is definitely better, like, package than what the Timberwolves gave up for Gobert, but it's not that far apart. And the Timberwolves got Rudy Gobert, and the Suns got Kevin Durant. So it is kind of funny to say, or just to see how those deals went down. With a fully healthy squad, this is going to be the starting 5. I know some people are probably saying Torrey Craig could start, which we might do just to have TJ Warren be a nice 6th man. And I think like start to bottom, this might be the best starting 5 in the NBA. If you're getting good Chris Paul, you're getting healthy Booker, Aiden, and Durant. Torrey Craig's obviously kind of a wild card in there. We'll see how he could be as a 3-and-D guy, but it's at least one of the best lineups in the NBA, starting 5. It's up there with Milwaukee, Philly. I'd say Milwaukee, Boston, Cleveland, I think, has a really good starting 5. Memphis has a really good starting 5. Denver, Golden State, when healthy as well. I think it's right up there. It might be the best in the NBA if you think. So to figure out this rotation, the bench is bad. Like the Suns are definitely going to have to play into the buyout market and see what they can do there. Like Damian Lee's been nice this year. I think those are definitely 3 guys. I think Josh Okogie is probably not going to play for us, and we're going to give those backup big man minutes to Dario Saric. We're going to have Damian Lee. I think I kind of want to play him more than Campaign, but Campaign's been fine. Warren can get that many minutes. Torrey Craig about 23. 30 to Aiden, 35 to KD and Booker. We'll do 32 to Chris Paul. We'll actually do 29 to TJ Warren off the bench. So this is the Suns lineup. We'll see how far it can go in year 1. Brian Windhorst of ESPN has already reported that the Suns would be interested in Kyrie Irving in the offseason because apparently Kyrie and KD still want to play together, but just still wasn't in Brooklyn. So yeah, let's go past the trade deadline. Let's see how this Suns team finishes out the 2023 season. So yeah, like Chris Paul's under contract for 2 more years. It would have to be a Chris Paul for like Kyrie Irving swap. And after the Kyrie trade and now after the KD trade, I am so excited to do a, I guess, post-trade Nets rebuild. I might even do a 10-year one out of it. I know I did a Nets franchise a couple weeks ago, but I think I got to do it because the roster looks so much different with like Dinwiddie, Bridges, Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, all those future first-round picks, as Luka wins MVP, Paolo Banchero Rookie of the Year, Russell Westbrook is your 6th man of the year, Defensive Player of the Year goes to Nick Claxton, and Trey Jones is your most improved. Joe Mazzulla of the Boston Celtics is your Coach of the Year. So no KD on All-NBA first team. He does make All-NBA second team. Wow, Kevin Durant is a Sun, man. He was a Thunder to a Warrior to a Net to a Sun. He's been on some interesting teams throughout his NBA career, and some really good ones at that. But yeah, like the thing that might hurt us is our bench. Are we going to be able to compete in the Western Conference with a very minimal bench? We'll see. We'll see how this team performs. Right now, I do want to look at the shot tendencies because I don't know who's getting all the shots. Like KD and Booker, we want at 95s. You know what? This is all perfect. Campaign could definitely drop to a 60. Torrey Craig, I would like you to take at least some shots. You can go up to a 53. Damian Lee, you're efficient as well. Like, you can go up to a 58. And Dario Saric we could lower. And then, yeah, I'm not playing Landry Shamet. I can't believe he's getting like $8 million a year still. It would have been amazing for the Suns if they were able to trade like Shamet instead of Jay Crowder. Because, I don't know, you could have at least flipped Crowder if you didn't want to play in Phoenix, but I'm sure Brooklyn really didn't want him. So just kind of looking at the end of the season stats, we could see that Kevin Durant led the team in scoring, played for 2 teams this year. Devin Booker, 26 points. DeAndre Ayton, 17 and 11, 2 assists. Campaign, Chris Paul, and TJ Warren all had 10 plus points tonight. Chris Paul had 9 assists. Cameron Payne, 5.3. And we're taking on the Pelicans in round 1. This is a rematch of round 1 from last year where the Pelicans gave the Suns a fight. Booker was hurt for a little bit of the series, but this is going to be a fun one. I'm excited about it. Game 1 of the series, we end up winning by 7 points. Booker with 26 and 10, Ayton with 26 and 8, and I think that was great for the Suns that the Nets didn't really want Ayton because of the emergence of Nick Claxton this year. Maybe there was some poison pill restrictions that they couldn't get a third team involved if maybe like Toronto or San Antonio wanted to hop in and get Ayton. So it is kind of, I think it is great for them because Ayton fits the Booker timeline a little bit more, and you could still move Ayton down the line. He just had a great like 35 and 15 performance the other night. Like he still is a good player. And then yeah, you could also trade him too if that comes up. But yeah, Ayton 15 and 16 here, 15 assists for Chris Paul. Booker with 26, 7 and 5. We are up 2 games to 0 on the Pelicans. Boom! We're up 3-0. I think it was 2 seed versus 7 seed last year. Or were the Suns the 1 seed? Suns might have been the 1 seed and Pelicans were the 8 seed. But yeah, so Kevin Durant, 28 points. TJ Warren, 21. That also makes sense because Memphis was the 2. Minnesota was the 7. All right, there we go. We get a great Kevin Durant performance in game 3. And we sweep them. Wow, we just swept the New Orleans Pelicans. Kevin Durant and Booker combined for 57 on, what is that, 21 for 35 shooting. Well, that's kind of crazy. TJ Warren, what a series. Coming back to Phoenix after spending 2 years in Indiana, a year in Brooklyn. Let's go, TJ. Ayton, perfect 7 for 7, 1 for 1, 4 for 4 in this game. That's really nice. And yeah, we're in the next round. We're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies, the LA Lakers, with their new and improved squad. I'm super excited for the new look Lakers rebuild. That's probably going to be my first rebuild tomorrow unless something else happens. But now we got Phoenix versus Memphis. This would be a great round 2. I think like if Denver wasn't in round 2, which they probably will be, like a fun round 2 matchups would be Phoenix and Dallas because you'd have KD versus Kyrie, Luka versus kind of Booker, a rematch from last year's Western Conference Finals. And on the other side, you had like Memphis and Golden State. That would be really fun as well. We could also see like another playoff series from Dallas and the Clippers. They've had their plenty of series in the past. We lost game 1 though. Well, that's not fun. We ended up losing 118 to 113. Durant played 38. Booker played 36. I should probably increase their minutes. Yeah, I didn't really touch it for the playoffs, but now that we're in round 2, I should. Saric, he's been fine. I'm going to drop him a little bit. I think Damian Lee, he's been efficient, man. I think like Torrey Craig's probably going to get like 20 minutes a night. Ooh, he's not very good. Maybe we just start Warren completely because then I could play Damian Lee a little bit more. And then I would like to go 37 to KD, 37 to Booker, 34 to 33 to Chris Paul, and then we can do 32 to DeAndre Ayton, still getting Warren 29 minutes a night. Game 2, we pick up the dub, 28 for Booker, 22, 7 and 10, 1 and 5 for KD, 17, 4, 3 and 3 for Warren, 16 and 12 for Ayton, 10 and 9 for Campaign. Game number 3, we end up with the victory. We blow them out. Let's go. We are 1 game away from going up 3 games to 1. And we are. Hell yeah, man. We won by 21. Ja had 51, but it was not enough. Wow, Booker with 28, KD with 23, Payne with 21, 5 and 6, and let's win in 5. Yes, we can. So we sweep round 1, we win in 5 in round 2. Ja Morant with 30, KD at 24, Booker 22, Ayton 19 and 10. He's averaging a double-double in the playoffs. Chris Paul is also averaging a double-double in the playoffs, and we are back in the conference finals to take on the Dallas Mavericks. Let's go. So yeah, we have KD versus Kyrie here in the conference finals. This is going to be fun. You have Philly and Boston over there in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's see what happens. Game 1, we pick up the victory by 16. KD with 37, 13, 9, 2 and 2. Booker with 32 and 5. Chris Paul 15 and 12. Campaign 11 and 10. Game 2, we end up losing by 8. Okay. 29 and 10 for KD, 18 for Warren, 18 for Ayton. Game 3, we end up winning by 9. Christian Wood had 35, but that was not enough because D-Book had 41. TJ Warren 23, KD 22. Game 4, we are going to win, and we're up 3 games to 1. Let's go. We won by 22, and we are 1 game away from going to the NBA Finals. And we are going to win in 5. We won by 17. This team is too good top to bottom. Or not really top to bottom, just starting lineup. But you know what? The bench has been fine with Damian Lee and Saric and Campaign. But yeah, Kevin Durant had 44 in this game. Booker had 28 and 11. Chris Paul 20 and 13. And we are in the NBA Finals to take on the Boston Celtics. Kevin Durant in 5 games averaged 35 points, 9 rebounds, 5.5 assists. Conference Finals MVP. Tatum, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Here we go. Suns, Celtics in the finals. Celtics, they're in here for the second straight season. Suns, second finals in 3 years. Game 1, we lost, okay, by 18. Yep, we're going up against the Jays. They're going to be tough to beat. Game 2, we lost. No, we get blown out in the first 2 games. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Game 3. Oh, my God. No. No. We're down 3-0. And are we going to get swept? Oh, my goodness. We dominate the Western Conference just to get swept by the Celtics here in round 1. All right, well, now it's the offseason. Well, that is unfortunate. Nobody on our team is going to retire, so that's good. Staff retirements, Greg Popovich retires. Hall of Fame, Dwight Howard's going to it. He also gets his jersey retired by the Orlando Magic. I wonder if the Magic are going to make a move. I'm recording this right before the deadline ends. You guys are probably going to see this video regardless what the Suns do, unless it's another major move. But if it's a minor one, I'm probably going to keep uploading this because I just want to get this out. I'm super excited. I can't help myself. I can't wait. So we are going to have our first round picks for a while. Or we still have it here because 2K with the updated rosters won't give teams first round picks. So I'm about to give the Brooklyn Nets my 2023, my 2025, my 2027, and then when 2028 I have to swap it, and then 2029 I also have to give them my first round pick as well. So just give me a second, and I'm giving you 3 first round picks for a second. It's the best trade offer y'all ever get in your lives. We're definitely going to keep Monty Williams as our head coach. No reason to change that up. And it's the NBA draft, so we're going to look to upgrade this bench. I mean, we just went to the NBA Finals, man. I mean, I want to move Shaman. I'm not even playing him, so let's see if we can get something for him. All right, I'm going to trade Landry Shaman and pick 53 for Larry Nance Jr., who can provide us some good defense off the bench. He's going to be behind DeAndre Ayton. Campaign, we are picking up his $6.5 million team option. We'll see where Kyrie signs in the offseason, and then we'll maybe kind of flirt with the idea of a Chris Paul for Kyrie swap. I'd assume he's going to go back to Dallas, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to give TJ Warren a 3-year deal. I'm going to give Sarge a 2-year deal to come back. And then everybody else, I do want to bring back Damian Lee as well. So can we get all 3 of those guys? Yes, we can. And Kyrie Irving ends up signing with... Oh, he hasn't signed yet. Wow. I'd assume he's going back to Dallas. Does he have not like a real offer yet? Oh my God, he might go to Orlando. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that, Orlando, but you know what? You're going to build a sick team there. He has not taken it. He does not want to go to Orlando. He's got to take it. No! Kyrie does not want to go to Orlando. What is going on? Wow. Did he end up signing with them, or did he get... Oh my God, the Spurs came in. He really didn't want to go to Orlando. Wow. Spurs came in 3 years, 127 mil. So we're going to try to win it all this year with Chris Paul. But if we can't, then I'm probably going to try to do some type of deal to get Kyrie Irving. We could sign back Jay Crowder. We could get that young. It's just they're going to regress. Javonte Green, maybe not a bad option. Who's this? Eric Gordon, he's going to regress. Gary Harris, I always get Gary Harris, but, you know, he's a good system fit, and he's not going to regress because he's under the age of 30. All right, so Kevin Durant has regressed down to a 95 overall. Aiden's an 86. Chris Paul has regressed as well, but not too bad. All right, so we added Gary Harris. We added Larry Nance in the offseason. I'm not sure if those are major upgrades for this team, but we're going to start these guys, Payne, Nance, Harris, probably Sarge off the bench, as well as Damian Lee just for, I think, the regular season. I think Nance can get like 20. That's fine with me. Campaign, you could probably get like 23 minutes a night. We're going to go 35 to KD, 27 to Warren, 28 to Aiden's fine, 35 to Booker, 28 to Chris Paul is fine throughout the regular season. If we're underperforming at the deadline, I'll probably make a move. But if we're like the 1 or the 2 seed, I don't think I will. But then if we have a disappointing playoff exit, then I'll look to maybe make a trade in the 2024 offseason. All right, I'm a little worried. Not going to lie. We are 30-25 at the All-Star break. We are the 6th seed, 8.5 games back of the OKC Thunder. Who did they get in the draft again? Was it? Oh, it's Jarace Walker. Yeah, okay. I thought for a second they had Wemby, but I think I got the team mixed up. But yeah, we might need to make a move here. I'm not sure if that's packaging like Sarge and Damian Lee and trying to do something. But yeah, Kevin Durant maybe taking a little bit of a step back this year. I'm hoping he turns it up for us in the playoffs. Campaign, I think, has been fine. Sarge, I mean, he's shooting 43% from the field, 40 from 3, 90 from the line. Maybe I move Larry Nance. Of course, his efficiency drops from a 66% true shooting to 56% with us. All right, so I'm going to be moving TJ Warren and Larry Nance Jr. to the Hawks for DeAndre Hunter, who's shooting 39 from 3 this season and a good defender. And we're getting that Kings first round pick that Atlanta got from Sacramento in the Kevin Huerter trade in the 2022 offseason. So DeAndre Hunter is immediately going to be our starting small forward. We're going to transition to a 9-man rotation. So I think Damian Lee, you're probably going to get like 18 minutes a night. Same with Sarge. Payne at 23 is fine. Harris, you're shooting 36 from 3 this season. We can get you up to 23 as well. And then let's do about 28 minutes to DeAndre Hunter, maybe 29. And then we can do 30 to Aiden, and we can get one more to Chris Paul. So we'll see if that's the addition we needed at the deadline. We go past it. We win our first game. Hunter had 9, 3, and 3. Shot 30% from the field. Yikes. It's not great. We beat the Kings by 13, which is nice. Booker with 27. I'm going to give Campaign a 2-year extension. Chris Paul, I'm not going to give an extension, but I'm probably going to pick up that team option if we're going to move him or not. So Ja Morant wins MVP this season for the Memphis Grizzlies. You had 1 point guard last year in the Southwest Division, and Luka win it. Now you have Ja Morant. Scoot Henderson in Orlando win Rookie of the Year. They didn't need Kyrie Irving. They got Scoot Henderson. Marco Fultz, 6th man of the year in Orlando. Yeah, they didn't need Kyrie at all. Darius Garland wins Most Improved JB Bickerstaff Coach of the Year. So we'll see if we finish better than the 6th seed. Kevin Durant, All-NBA second team. Elite shooting. 51 from the field, 44 from 3. 90, was that 3 from the line? Well, that's kind of absurd. We had nobody else there. We fell to the 10th seed. What? We got worse with the DeAndre Hunter trade. Oh my God. We went 38 and 44. What? We went 13 and 19 to end the regular season. That is not good. In my books, I don't think that's very good. Wow. I might have to make a big move in this offseason. Devin Booker, 24 points, 4.5 rebounds, 6.5 assists. Kevin Durant at 21, 6 and 5. Aiden averaged a double-double. Chris Paul, 9 and about 9. Hunter, 11 points, 3 rebounds. He finished with 30, basically 9% from downtown. I got to figure out how I want this lineup to look like for the playoffs. So I think, Campaign, you're probably going to get like 17 minutes a night. I think we're going to look at giving Damian Lee, he didn't shoot the ball that well. He's going to get like 12. Sarge, I think it's stick at 18. Gary Harris, you're probably going to be our 6th man at 20. Or you know what? I think Sarge is going to be our 6th man. We'll give him 23. Aiden, 33. 38 to KD and 38 to Booker. We'll do 32 to Chris Paul, and we'll do 30 to DeAndre Hunter. We'll see how this goes. We are taking on the Utah Jazz. It's win or go home. Can we win the finals as a 10-seed playing tournament team? I don't know if I've ever done that before, actually. So I'm not going to think that I can do it. We are up by 5 right now. In the fourth quarter, we're up by 3. Booker and KD are having great games. Vucevic and Markkanen, 2 former Bulls, beating us. We're up by 1. We're going to lose this game 100%. Okay, nope, we're alive. We end up winning by 7. Booker and KD combined for 57 points. And we're taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves here in the second game of the play-in tournament. Not off to a great start. We're down by 9. Pat's got 14 against us. Maybe I move Aiden in the offseason. Well, I didn't think of that. Okay, well, our season is going to be cut short. Oh my goodness. We end up getting blown out by 50. Wow. Okay, Cat had 53 against us. What the hell just happened? All right, maybe I should have moved Aiden last offseason or something, but there's a good chance I move Aiden and Chris Paul, basically everybody but KD and Booker, as you have the Cavs and the Pelicans in the finals. Cavs win in 6. Garland wins Most Improved Player of the season and Finals MVP. So draft lottery, we have that Kings pick, which can go to, I think it's going to go to the Kings either way. I think it was lottery protected, but we should get our pick at 10. I forgot we're going to get our first round pick. Let's go. So that pick ends up getting some luck. No, it stays at 10, which is fine. The Hawks, or the Kings pick went to 1. Oh my God. Of course, when we don't keep it, it goes to 1. Well, go figure. All right, well, at least we have the 10th pick in this draft. Looking at it, it looks like, oh yeah, Ryan Cook's the number 1 guy. Oh my God, 85 overall at the age of 20. I might call up Sacramento. And do you want DeAndre Aiden for the number 1 overall pick? I don't even know if they'd be able to afford this. They would actually be able to afford it. All right, if I offer this straight up, they would want their pick back next year, my pick in 2026, but I get Kevin Huerter. You know what? I don't normally keep the Stepien rule on in 2K. This would violate the Stepien rule in real life, but this has not been a realistic rebuild. I'm just having fun with it. I'm trying to get Kevin Durant a championship in Phoenix. We're going to do this trade. Welcome to the team, Kevin Huerter. And we have the number 1 pick in the draft. Yeah, I just moved DeAndre Aiden. But we are going to be drafting Ryan Cook. He's a center out of Syracuse. His ceiling is Akeem Olajuwon. Wow. He's already has A inside scoring, A minus mid range, B minus 3-point scoring. He's not a great perimeter defender, but he has A minus post defense, A plus rebounding. All right, yeah, that's a no-brainer. And we also have the 10th pick in the draft. I could look to trade it or keep it. And I'm also going to be trading pick 10 campaign and pick 42 for Cam Reddish, who's in Washington, had a solid year last year, not the most efficient year. 57% true shooting is actually not too bad. And I'm getting Daniel Gafford, so we're really going to be improving the bench. Gafford's going to be behind Ryan Cook, but that's an immediate upgrade at the center spot. Probably will move Dario Saric now, and I think that was just a hell of a draft. I made this seem so much better. I got Kevin Huerter and Ryan Cook basically for DeAndre Ayton and a couple picks, and then I also moved the 10th pick to the Wizards. They took Lonnie Knight. Okay, it looks like Anthony Payton's a solid player. All right, pretty solid class, but we definitely got like the Wembanyama of this auto-generated class and Ryan Cook. Super excited to see what he can do for us. We're going to pick up the team option on Chris Paul. Now, I would have liked to keep that Kings pick since it had some value, because I want to see if I could trade Chris Paul for Kyrie Irving. I doubt it's going to happen. And if I can, I probably won't do any moves because I would like to get Chris Paul a ring. So I'm not going to do him for Holiday. Drummond, no. Smart, no. It has to be for a point guard in return. Ben Simmons, no. Jamal Murray makes sense because he's 12 years younger, which is crazy. I mean, even CJ McCollum. But I'd rather just roll the dice with Chris Paul. Fred VanVleet would be a nice pickup as well. But I want to get Chris Paul a ring, and I think we can win a championship next year. So you know what? We're sticking with Chris Paul. Like I said, I want to get him a ring. We can't afford Luke Kennard, so I'm going to try to sign him for the minimum. And then let's try to get Gordon Hayward, Max Strus. We'll get Max Strus, another solid shooter off the bench. He might not even get minutes, though. All right, live reaction here. The Milwaukee Bucks just acquired Jay Crowder from the Brooklyn Nets in exchange for 5 second-round picks. That's kind of crazy. Mike Muscala was also traded from OKC to Boston in exchange for Justin Jackson in 2 seconds, but 5 second-round picks. I mean, second-round picks like aren't the end-all, be-all in the NBA. This is our updated roster. I like it a lot, but 5 is a lot for Jay Crowder too. The Bucks seem to just love Jay Crowder because they tried getting him from Phoenix. Now they acquire him from Brooklyn. Brooklyn didn't have like a reason to keep him, so it makes sense getting 5 second-round picks, getting some more draft capital. I mean, that's crazy. Milwaukee's, they're not desperate, but they really wanted Jay Crowder, man. Man, the Nets are kind of operating as like a 2K team. Like their like roster is gonna look so different over the last couple of weeks. It's like me doing a rebuild. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be our starting 5. Herder off the bench with Gafford, Reddish, and probably Kennard. We don't really need to play Sarge too much. So I'm going to see what Kennard could do. I'll play him over Strus. If he struggles, then Strus or Harris or even Sarge can hop in. He's going to get 14 minutes a night. I'm going to go 20 to Reddish, 23 to Gafford, 28 to Herder because he's such a good shooter. 30 to Ryan Cook, 35 to KD and Booker. Let's make sure that's happening. Chris Paul, 28, 27 to DeAndre Hunter. That is good with me. System proficiency is 4-star pace and space. I do want to keep an eye on Ryan Cook's efficiency because sometimes these like insane overall auto-generated centers just shoot 40% from the field and 28% from 3, and I'm not really trying to have all that. He's shooting 66 from the field, 33 from 3. Okay, 5.7 assists. They love averaging a high amount of assists. 2K loves doing that. I like our team a lot. Let's see how well it can perform. We are 3-5 on the season. Okay. What? All right, what is going on? We are 22-32. I don't get it, man. What? I don't get it. Maybe Chris Paul is just that much of a detriment to the team? That's the only thing, because I don't think Kevin Durant has hit that yet. Our offense is 5th worst in the NBA, or excuse me, 6th worst. Our defense is like, or it's like the 6th best, 7th best. We have a negative rating differential, so our offense is bad. How? Booker and KD are killing it. Cook's been fine as a rookie. Hunter, Herder, maybe I trade Chris Paul. I mean, 37 from the field, 29 from 3. All right, never mind. Oh my God, Cam Reddish, what happened? I'm acquiring these players, and they are just turning ass. Okay, it looks like I'm trying to move Cam Reddish and Chris Paul at the deadline. I know my thing was I wanted to win a championship for Chris Paul, but at this point, it's not happening. I just got to try to make the playoffs this season. Do I want Marcus Smart? Probably better than Chris Paul at this point in 2K. Could get D'Angelo Russell. That's honestly somebody. This is a trade I should probably do. D'Lo and Bol Bol for Sarge, Reddish, and Chris Paul. Whoa! I could get De'Aaron Fox. I had to give up my 2029 first. That one technically belongs to Brooklyn in the 2028 swap. So I think since that pick's definitely not mine, so I don't want to do that in the 2028 to swap, so that's also not mine. I'm going to do this trade with the Utah Jazz. We're getting Bol Bol and D'Angelo Russell. So Yeah, D'Angelo Russell. I know. You're going to be seeing that Lakers rebuild. Don't you worry with him. We're going to get Bol in there as well. He's probably going to get like 23 minutes a night. What's Kevin Huerter shooting? 42 from 3. Let's give... I think Bol and Huerter a little bit less minutes. And we can go like 29 to Russell. I have no idea if this is going to change the dynamic of the team. That's fine. We can lower Russell so we can pass the ball a little bit more. His shot tendency, that's fine. Huerter, yeah, I need you to shoot the ball more. That's fine. How is Kennard shooting from 3? 44%. That's perfect. All right. Does this change the team around? I have no idea. We have Kevin Durant. We have Devin Booker. We have the number 1 overall pick who's playing just as good as DeAndre Ayton. But we're getting blown out every single night. What? I guess, but like our defense was ranked high. Our offense stinks, but our offense... Like, our team has good offensive players. I don't get it. Another live reaction here. The Nuggets acquired Thomas Bryant from the Lakers for Devon Reed and 3 second-rounders. I'm kind of shocked that the Lakers wanted to move Thomas Bryant, but okay. I guess the Lakers want to get more minutes for newly acquired Jared Vanderbilt and Wenyen Gabriel. Ryan Cook wins Rookie this year. Shot 29 from 3. I don't even know if we made the play-in tournament, but he's an 87 overall. Dude's a beast. Ty Shone, 6th Man of the Year. AD Depoy, Victor Wembanyama, Most Improved. Mark Dadno is your Coach of the Year. We get nobody on the All-NBA teams. Or at least first and second team, excuse me. Do we get a third team guy? We do not. What is going on in Phoenix? 2K does not like the new Phoenix Suns. Ryan Cook gets all rookie first team. We didn't make the playoffs. What? I moved Chris Paul. Oh my God. We went 38 and 44. How? We're about to have 390 overalls next year with Cook, Booker, KD. What? How does this team not make the playoffs? I don't get it at all. This doesn't make any sense, 2K. What? I'm actually kind of pissed because I'm looking at this roster. I have teams. Shout out to the Timberwolves for winning it all. Ant-Man versus LaMelo. Picks 1 and 3 from 2020. That's pretty cool. But I've had teams so much worse than this. Absolute dog shit compared to this make the playoffs. But this team doesn't. I don't get it. All right, does Chris Paul retire? Because that would be a fleece and a half. I don't think he did. John Wall retires, though. We'll see if he gets bought out today. Here are all the coach retirements. Hall of Fame, Russ. I'm excited to see where he's going to go because he's going to get bought out from Utah. That Kings pick, let's see. Did it end up with any value? It ended up at pick 9. Our pick is going to the Brooklyn Nets. That's at pick 12. I have to give away the 12th overall pick because there's no protections on this. God damn it, James Jones. I'm not going to fire Monty Williams either because he has such great ratings in 2K, but like, I don't get how this team is underperforming with Booker and Kevin Durant. Maybe I try to flip Russell. That's a swap. Can I do Russell in like multiple seconds for Fox? They're offering me Malik Monk. I mean, Fox might be like a free agent. I don't even know. He's got 1 year left on his deal. All right. Russell's only making 27 mil, so I would have to throw in, Gafford, Cook, Hunter, or Huerter. I would throw in Hunter, but I'd want something back in return. Do you have any wings? Like, I would take Malik Monk back. Can we do that? We can do this. Would you accept this offer? They will. Okay, we just got De'Aaron Fox. We pick up Malik Monk. I don't know who's going to start at the small forward spot. Maybe I trade away Huerter or I trade away Monk because I don't need Huerter and Monk. If it wasn't goddamn Miles Bridges, I would so do that trade, but I'm not acquiring Miles Bridges. All right, we'll keep it moving and we'll see if something pops up. Anybody like a beast in this class? Nobody like Ryan Cook from last year. We had no team player options, no qualifying offers. Do we have any free agents? Damian Lee. We'll bring you back on the minimum, Damian. Why not? Do we have any solid mid-level exception use? Terrence Mann. I mean, he's not a great system fit, but I would probably be interested in that. Yeah, let's pick up Terrence Mann. I'll give you the most I can, 7.16 mil. I'm sure he will accept that, and he does. So, Bull's a free agent. Do we have money to bring him back? I didn't even think about that. No, we don't. Oh, that sucks. All right, I'm doing this trade. We're trading Kevin Huerter and Max Strus for Aaron Gordon and a 2027 lottery-protected first-round pick. Aaron Gordon's going to start at the 4. We're moving KD back to the 3. Maybe that's what was killing us. So much is happening right now. I actually kind of like doing this video while the deadline is still going on because you guys get my immediate reactions. But the Pacers are acquiring Jordan Noah from the Milwaukee Bucks. The Pacers are waiving Goga Bitadze. Well, that's officially a bust for the Pacers since he was a lottery pick. I mentioned, yeah, like the Nuggets got Thomas Bryant. Let me just double check. We have 3. We have 6. We have 8 guys. All right, I got another trade to make. All right, I'm acquiring Anthony Lamb and Tyler Cook for the Heat for Reggie Bullock, who we had to sign, Gary Payton, who we had to sign, and Damian Lee. If you watch the Spin the Wheel video, you know I kind of love Anthony Lamb now in 2K. He's definitely going to get the 9th man minutes. So we have Devin Booker and De'Aaron Fox in the backcourt. Why would Gordon start at the 3? Gordon at the 4. We're going to have KD at the 3, Cook at the 5, Monk, Gafford, Mann, and it's going to be Lamb off the bench. If this team does not win a championship this year, the Suns are cursed, 2K hates me, and they're like, you're the biggest fraud in the world. Because this team is so good on paper. I don't get it. Watch us lose game 1 against the Kings. Nope, we blow them out by 42. Can we start off the season like 5-0? Because that will give me some good confidence. Okay, 4-1, I'll take it. All right, this is the team right here. We are 55-17, so we are going to be probably the 1 seed or the 2 seed in the Western Conference if we don't choke to finish the season. But we went on a 3-game losing streak like Minnesota or Houston. We just lost to them twice. All right, those are teams I want to avoid in the playoffs. LaMelo Ball wins MVP. Stephon Thorpe is your Rookie of the Year. Jalen Suggs, 6th Man of the Year. Evan Mobley gets DPOY. Johnny Davis, Most Improved. And we get Coach of the Year, Imani Williams. This is the squad, guys. We made it to the championship in year 1. We make it back in year 4. We get nobody on the All-NBA teams. Nobody on the all-defensive teams, unless I completely missed it. But no, we had Philly. Yep, we got nobody. But you know what? I don't care because we are the 1 seed in the Western Conference, taking on Memphis in round 1. I feel like we have 3 90 overalls, maybe 4. Like Booker 93, Durant 97, Fox is an 89, and Cook is already a 90 overall. Wow. We had, what, 7 double-digit scorers. Anthony Lamb would have had 8.9 assists per 36. I'm fine with that. For the playoffs, I think Man is going to get like 14 minutes a night, 10 to Lamb, and we might even go 9 to Lamb. Gafford, lower a little bit. Monk, lower a little bit. Cook, 32. 37 KD. 37 Booker. 36 to De'Aaron Fox. Can we beat Memphis in round 1? They've added Malik Beasley. They start David Roddy. They've added Vucevic. Bol. Revenge game. Cam Thomas, who's going off in real life right now. I'm excited for my post-KD Kyrie Nets rebuild because oh my God. As I'm saying that, we beat the Grizzlies in 7. Why do we have to go to 7 games? Good Lord. Oh my God. Fox is our leading scorer up there with Booker. All right, we'll talk about that Nets rebuild when we get there. But okay, the Warriors are Ben Simmons now. I'm nervous. I have to stand up for this. Don't lose to the Warriors in round 2. Okay, we almost lose in round 1. We win in 7. Game 7, we ended up winning by only 9. And then we sweep the Warriors in round 2. But now we're going to take on Minnesota, who won it all last year and has kind of owned me this season in the regular season. I'm scared. Can we beat them and go to the finals, please? Yes, we can. Let's freaking go. We sweep them. That's what I'm talking about. We are going to be taking on the Detroit Pistons. Ryan Cook, who I traded 8-4. Is your Western Conference Finals MVP. All right, let's go. I have to stand up for this because I can't sit down. Suns, Pistons, NBA Finals. They have Josh Hart, Domantas Sabonis, Khalil Ware is all there, Drew Holiday, Chris Boucher, Shake Milton. Can we beat them, please? Yes, we can. We win in 7. Let's freaking go. Phoenix Suns win the 2026-5 NBA Championship. Kevin Durant is your Finals MVP. Woohoo! What are the stat line, man? At age 37, he defeats Detroit. We blew them out here. We won the 2026 NBA Finals. I hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. Let me know down below what you guys think of this trade. Like I said, I'll have a 10-year, probably new look Nets rebuild out possibly on Saturday. We got a new look Lakers rebuild with D'Lo and everything probably out tomorrow. And yeah, I don't even know what else is happening today. I'm going to be live streaming on my second channel. You guys hopefully made it out for that because you're probably going to be seeing this after the deadline. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.